In this problem, we'll deal with unit conversions for liquids. Let's say our recipe for mashed potatoes calls for 2 cups of milk. Problem A asks us to convert those 2 cups of milk to milliliters. Let's begin by writing our 2 cups of milk and multiply those by a fraction to change to milliliters. As usual, we put what we need to get on top, that will be milliliters, and place what we already have on the bottom, that will be cups. Now we'll use a search engine to find a relationship between milliliters and cups. Let's type 1 cup to milliliters. We find that 1 cup is 236.588 milliliters. Let's use 236.6. Now we place the 1 next to cups. That will be in the bottom position. In the top position, next to milliliters, we'll place 236.6. Now we can multiply these using Excel. Our starting amount of cups is 2. And our cups to milliliter conversion will be 236.6 over 1. To get our new milliliters, we'll multiply the numbers together. We'll say equals the 2 in cell B1 multiplied by the conversion factor in cell B2. When we press enter, we get 473.2 for our milliliters. Question B asks, in a gallon of milk, how many milliliters are there? Now, we already know that it is possible to go from cups to milliliters. So the question is, how do we get from gallons to cups so that we can use our information about cups and milliliters? Let's return to the internet and look up gallons to cups. And we'll type 1 gallon to cups. We see that 1 gallon is the same as 16 cups. Let's begin with our 1 gallon. Multiply it by a fraction to change gallons into cups. Since we need cups, we'll put it on the top. Since we already have gallons, we'll put it on the bottom. Now 1 gallon is the same as 16 cups, so we'll place 1 next to gallons and 16 next to cups. Now that we have cups, we can multiply that by another conversion factor to get us to ml, which is our goal. Place our ml, or milliliters, on top, since that's what we need, and place cups on the bottom. Now, we looked up previously that 1 cup is the same thing as 236.6 ml. We'll place 1 next to cups and 236.6 next to ml. Now let's enter this in Excel. Our starting gallons were 1. Our gallons to cups conversion was 16 over 1. We'll say equals 16/1 to divide by 1. Now we go from cups to ml. We'll place equals 236.6 divided by 1, remembering the equal sign before it. Now, to obtain our new ml, we multiply all 3 of those numbers together in B5, B6, and B7. We'll say equals B5, Shift 8 to multiply, click B6, Shift 8 again to continue multiplying, and click B7. 3,785.6 will be our new ml in 1 gallon. Now for part C, we're asked what happens if we buy half a gallon of milk. Now thankfully, we've already done most of this math in Excel previously. Here's what we can do in Excel to speed the process up. Let's make a copy of the information we've already entered. Right-click, select Copy. We'll move down slightly, click in A10, right-click, and select the first paste option here. Now all we have to do is change our starting gallons to 1/2 or 0.5. So now click on B10 and enter 0.5. When you press enter, the answer will change for you automatically to 1892.8. This means there are 1892.8 milliliters in a half gallon. And that's all we need to do to answer all three of the questions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.